Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground. Shit.
Radio Underground, episode 59. We're going to take a break from all the depressing news about the coronavirus spreading, thrashing the nation. We're going to talk about the Tiger King, maybe some UFC, some pro wrestling, a few other things. With me, as always, is Brian. Brian, how you doing?
I want you to refer to me as Brian Exotic.
Brian Exotic.
Yes.
Candis is back again this week. Candis, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, of course.
And Mike, or Coconuts, the other Mike. We'll just call him Coconuts to separate him from me. What's up, Coconuts?
I'll be Mike Baskin.
Mike Baskin. Yeah. This is turning out to be the greatest rivalry I've ever seen. Ever. This makes the Hatfields and McCoys seem like a little high school, crosstown rivalry or something.
Well, let's just be clear. Everybody is Team Joe here, though, right?
Joe is so out of his mind. I can't do anything but like him. The man is absolutely crazy. Candace, have you seen that show?
What is it?
It's called Tiger
King.
Oh
my God.
It's called Tiger what?
Tiger King.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, Jesus.
Is it like on normal TV? Because I don't have that.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll look into it tonight.
And the dude, it's basically about...
It's number one.
It's about dudes people that breed exotic animals and the kind of lifestyle they lead.
Right.
And they're basically organized crime. There's no other way to put it. It's basically organized crime. And
speaking of that, I wish they should have gotten... Is it Mario?
What, the drug dealer guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the first or second episode. I forgot his name, but yeah, the guy down in Miami.
Yeah, I feel like yeah. I was really kind of hoping like they'd come back to him more.
Yeah, he kind of went away. I was like, that guy's actually... He was probably the second most interesting person besides Joe. And
Carol's the least interesting.
Yeah. What'd you say, Candace?
Lately I've been watching I Don't Want to Get Hurt, so I'll max out my defense, which is like an anime that they have on Hulu.
Oh, I haven't watched anime in so long. I guess the last time I watched anime was Dragon Ball Z or something.
It's like a full dive, that they go into and they play their video games or whatever. And I identify with the chick, of course, because I'm always like, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll be like a healer or I'll do this, just because I'm usually a backpack person anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm a backpack person.
Are there any tigers in that?
There's a fox. So the two main characters, they get like these little animals that they unlock. And the Maple has a turtle named Syrup, and then the other character has a fox, and they do some pretty cool shit.
Yeah, I didn't.
Now you have to add anime to your description. You got another hashtag, Bri.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah,
Got
anime.
it.
Yeah, you got to add anime. We'll talk about that too. Yeah, these people are in this. God, I don't know. I almost don't want to spoil it for you because these people are. There are no words. There are no words
Off the chain.
To describe these people. And the one woman does the exact same thing as the bad guys, but she does it under the pretext of animal rights. But she's just an insane exotic animal collector herself. But she does it.
That's what bothered me the most is just her
Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Hip hop hooray!
Oh, I saw Naughty by Nature play live.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'll throw a little rap in there. Saw him in Kuwait.
You didn't,
Hashtag rap.
Oh, they were in Kuwait.
Yep, DJ Scribble. Jesus Christ. Naughty by Nature. I think somebody else, but they did like a mega mix at the beginning of all their big songs.
Yeah,
And I'd been standing out in the desert, so I was like, "Fuck it, deuces." I heard it.
Oh God. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, that show though. Basically, the dude, the star of the show is Joe, without question. He's a flaming homosexual redneck, anti-government militia.
Love it.
He's
Polyamorous.
He has multiple husbands or men. The one guy, Joel, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. Some of these guys look like they'd be in the Aryan Brotherhood. They're all tatted up and everything, but they're gay rednecks. It's just it's
Like it's a little bit of Justified / RuPaul's Drag Race.
yeah. It is.
No, they don't drag themselves. They don't dress up like that. He has a mullet. He has a sweet mullet.
See, you guys
The doc guy
watching-
is like an 80s glamour shot and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, the t-shirt with the wild animal, picture a guy in a glamour shot. So that's him.
Perfect. So like half the people in my town.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Exactly. His rival Carol is just basically a normal like
Xanaxed out.
just zanned out frickin' middle-aged lady that is ruthless in the court and keeps trying to put him out of business because he abuses the animals, even though he probably treats his animals better than she does. It's just he breeds them, which is technically.
Well, she bred hers.
Yeah. It's like you said, it's the hypocrisy though. She thinks she's a better person than him, and then there's this other guy called Doc, and Doc is a literal cult leader. Like he's a straight up cult leader. He gets these young women to come live on his compound
As interns. They're interns.
And then
Interns, it's all right.
They work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, and they get paid like $138 or something.
Oh, lame.
Yeah, and then the ones he really likes, he'll make them get breast implants, and he has like a harem. And I always wondered why so many different drug dealers and people throughout the country get a hold of these animals, and now I know there are these people that breed them and distribute them. Mm-hmm. It's just like there's more tigers in captivity in America than there is in the wild in Asia.
Well, speaking of more, Mike, excuse me, you're only on episode 4, you said?
Yeah, I'm only on 4.
Well, much like Billy Mays, there's more.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to ruin it, but there's more.
Yeah,
it is funny they did so anybody who has them now, they're illegal, right?
Yeah, you can't have them.
Did you catch that part?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like him selling cubs, that's why the more butch husband said he couldn't say where he took them.
Yeah, they have the price on them isn't that like what I thought it would be. When people want a full grown, like you want a, I mean not full grown, you want a little cub. It was only $2,000 to get one. That's not expensive. That's like
I know that's like a mastiff.
Yeah, that's like a AKC dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do you get into the like?
You got to
I'm
know somebody
assuming-
who knows somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna end up paying finer fees and whatnot to get into. I'm sure I can't post on a just post on a forum or something. Hey,
Yeah, yeah. Here, you want to buy
Looking
this
for a cub.
tiger? Yeah, it's like the drug trade. But,
Yeah.
So since two of you guys haven't watched it, we won't beat you to death with it. But something we can talk.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I keep on seeing all the memes, but is there a fat dude on a jet ski? Is that from that also?
I haven't gotten there yet.
I haven't got to that part, but there is. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
His name is Vitali.
yeah.
Of course it is.
It's got to be Russian.
No, it's not. No,
Oh, dang it.
So
that was an inside joke. Only Mike got probably.
oh, Vital.
I just-
Yeah, okay, I got it.
I've seen hundreds of different memes and the music video. And is there something where he has like a preacher's collar on in like one of his videos?
Yep, one of his music videos.
And then the jet ski guy. So I'm assuming the jet ski guy has something to do with it. But
Well, see, are you going to eventually watch the show, Brian? You think?
I'm going to watch it all tomorrow.
All right, I ain't gonna fuck it. We'll just drop it. I don't want to.
Let's go to UFC or UFC or MMA.
We'll move along.
UFC or wrestling.
We'll just drop it because it's too good to ruin. I'm telling you, it's too good to ruin. So
The
wanna
memes
ruin
have
your
kind of
episode.
ruined it for me.
yeah,
I don't want to ruin this episode because that's ratings gold talking about that show.
yeah,
Because everybody's seen it except for me and Candis.
yeah. But
Sorry, I've been working a lot.
Me too.
yeah,
So
yeah. You're essential, the two of you.
I am. I got my papers the other day that like allow me to be out past curfew and all that shit.
Yeah, so
That's some bullshit.
yeah, Mike. What do you think
When
about?
I'm enforcing martial law, I'm not going to ask people for their papers.
Yeah, Mike. Well, I guess we'll get to that. What do you think about all these closed down laws?
Who, me?
Oh, I don't
Mike.
think you want me talking about these laws.
Because you could probably rant for an hour about it.
I am not a big supporter of the government telling me to do a goddamn thing,
So
despite being the government.
yeah,
Because you probably don't want me enforcing laws.
yeah, yeah. Your brethren there. So Brian, do you see what happened with Jon Jones?
That stupid motherfucker.
stupid son of a bitch.
He decided to ruin his life again.
Yeah, and he'll get a pass again. Nate Dana will bring him right back because
I think
he makes money.
I think this time he'll go to jail for a little while. I do.
Yeah, but when he gets out, Dana's be like, "Well, he's done his time. We'll bring him back," and blah blah blah. It's like,
I'm pretty sure most of your kin will have ended up having done more time than him, Mike.
Yeah. So
In spite of Jones having a gun with him, that I'm assuming he probably didn't have a permit or something. Or wait, I don't know what New Mexico is. He had a weird gun charge added onto it, though.
here I'm gonna. See, Tyler's in the chat. I'm gonna put him in the OG category. He can join the chat if he wants. So, yeah, I'll just tell him he can join the voice chat if that's what he wants to do.
So what kind of car did John get pulled over in?
black Jeep.
A Jeep.
Yeah, he had a Jeep and cop pulled him over and they're like, "Oh, sorry, officer. I'm sorry, sir," and he kept apologizing and stuff right away. But like, that's
Oh,
gonna be,
God.
like immediately right away. I don't know. It's freaking. I'm trying to get Tyler in here.
I know Uncle Chael released a video. He's like, I think it's time for him to download Uber.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been time for quite a while.
Have you ever heard about like what the NFL does?
No. What's up,
So
Tyler?
basically, like if someone,
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, man?
Same shit every day, dude. Quarantine.
Quarantine.
2020.
So, Brian, were you going to say something before Mike and I talked? Sorry.
Oh yeah, Jones said he was pulled over after being nice to homeless people.
It always happens when you're being nice, you know.
I saw these homeless guys. I was being nice to them, having a conversation with them, treating them like humans. Like, okay.
Hold up, is that the exact quote?
Yeah,
Please tell me it is.
it is. That's the quote.
Literally, he said, "I was treating them like humans."
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like putting
That's
himself,
he's
from
awesome.
ESPN. Just directly
He
from
is
ESPN.
awesome.
so
He's
ma-
He's a
awesome.
good guy.
making
I don't
himself.
know if yeah, like, is he inferring that that's the reason the cops pulled him over? Is because he was being nice to homeless people? I don't understand what the point of that was.
Yeah, I had the audacity to help a homeless person, and here I'm in trouble.
Maybe they heard him say, "I was treating them like humans," implying that he didn't think they were humans, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's have him blow in a fucking."
Or instead of treating them, what he meant to say was he was hunting them. Like he was human hunting. It's like a
Anybody
hard
seen that
target
movie?
situation. The
I
new
think it
one?
was more like he was
Hunt?
getting illicit
Yeah, The Hunt.
substances from them.
He's probably getting his drugs from the homeless people or the people that look like they're homeless.
Yeah. Charlie, you're playing
No, I
League
didn't
of
say that.
Legends?
What?
That would be correct.
Wow. I didn't even know you played that.
Nunu
Not
got
too
him
recently.
into it.
Yeah, that game, I didn't know many non-Koreans played it.
Ooh,
Been smashing Korean boys.
I don't know. I heard they're the best at it.
Rephrase that. Rephrase that a
Oh,
little
no.
bit.
Oh, no, no,
No,
no,
he
no.
doesn't
Leaving
need
it
to.
phrased as is.
Yeah, but smashing them Korean boys. Walt Kowalski
man.
did that too. Yeah, I haven't played that game. Did you try that fantasy?
those were Hmongs. Those weren't Koreans.
I was talking about though when he was in the war.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, Tyler, have you seen Tiger King?
Nope, haven't seen it.
Gee.
Seen a shit ton of memes, though.
Jesus Christ! It's
Bro,
one
I
of
do
those
not
things.
watch
It's
TV
it's
at
one
all.
of those things that lived up to the hype. Very few things
Yep.
live up to their hype. It lives up to the hype.
Dude, it looks like a West Virginia I fucked my sister gay zoo manager seducing straight men into being his pets because he has tigers kind of
Yep.
crazy drug show.
Well, there's different breeders and different like cults basically, and then his is a gay cult because he's gay. So all his men are kind of come to him. Then there's guys that do it to get young women, and it's amazing the things people will do just to be around exotic animals. They basically get lured in by the animals, like to be like.
Are you talking about your neighbors?
Yeah, yeah, that's how I get them. I got a few gimps hidden under the bed. They can't get
You
out.
have a gimp soup in the basement. Why are you bullshitting?
Yeah,
He doesn't have a basement. He got you.
yeah.
Neither did ping pong pizza.
Ping pong beats. Yeah, so I don't.
Did Mike? Did you ever run in with your neighbor the other day?
Yeah, I did.
Did you maintain your 6 feet social distancing?
Yeah, I did. His wife.
Maintain this dick.
His wife left him because
That's how I measure it.
Yeah,
If you can touch the tip, you're too close.
yeah. This dude, his wife left him because he relapsed onto heroin, and he lives across the street. And
That sounds nice.
and here slamming around. And he's so messed up that he's like entangled in my garbage cans. And I'm I'm like, dude, I go, you got to get out of here. He's like, what? I said, you got to get out of here, dude. What are you doing in my garbage cans? He says, oh, dude, it's just been a long day, and I'm really tired. I'm like, why are you on my garbage cans, though? That doesn't make sense. And basically, I go, dude, you're tore up. You're messed up. Just get away from here. Then he touched my garbage.
Right.
He touched my garbage cans again. I'm like, dudes, don't touch my shit. Just get out of here. Then his buddy was sitting was kind of standing on the front porch across the street, and I'm like, dude, is he okay? He's like, oh yeah, he's fine, he's a little tired. I'm like, just get him out of here, dude. And anyway, so the minute I go back to work, I can kiss this Mac goodbye. Because the minute I leave the house, then the girl next door told me he's done B&Es, all of it, before he relapsed. He was doing really good, and now he's, of course, just totally fall off the wagon completely.
His wife left him. He doesn't have a new girlfriend yet?
He did, actually, briefly.
Yeah, it's because those guys who are on heroin and are all fucked up usually get girlfriends really quick for some reason. I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
The drugs, dude. Girls love drugs.
Especially those
Is
type.
that true?
Yeah, he's about 6'1", and he was thin anyways, but now he's probably about 120. He's like just withering away slowly.
What a catch.
Yeah, I know exactly what that's like.
I was like, well, I'm thinking, I had a morbid thought. I'm like, well, he ain't going to be around too long bothering me. I was like,
Why don't you just give him a hot shot?
Yeah,
yeah.
take care of it.
Hey, I got some stuff for you, Johnny. Come here. Try this.
Better hit Frank up.
Yeah. Well, the stuff.
Yikes. Oof.
The stuff he's into,
Oof.
Frank don't even have what they're doing.
No.
This is
Don't
bad.
sell him short.
No, this is the bad stuff. Yeah. So what have you guys been doing during the lockdown? Anything cool?
Working.
Working.
Cheers.
Work.
Mike, have you been working?
Of course.
So do
I'm
you,
essential.
your essential needs. Essential.
Yeah. The train don't stop.
No.
Do you work for the railroad?
No, they don't stop either.
Oh. Then what was all that train talk?
Just the metaphor.
Yeah, oh,
But training doesn't stop for the military.
that's true. I would think it'd be increased training right now. So when you guys impose martial law,
The military.
No, I think they're going to let the states do that.
Yeah, the guards.
so it should be states' rights.
Yeah, except the state really can't impose martial law.
No.
Well, I mean, they can, but they can't.
Yeah.
That sounds like the government. They can, but they can't.
Yeah, they can, but they can't. Yeah, they can't, but they will.
Well-
That's our government.
Well,
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I got that wrong.
so what I'm saying, though, like, if they impose martial law, like, I would ignore National Guardsmen. You can't maybe because you're in the state, but I'm federal. So,
Oh.
fuck off, dude.
I was trying to see if there's read here.
I was just reading about WrestleMania. WrestleMania is going to be lit.
It's going to be a shit show.
That
Shit
is
show.
wrestling without a crowd is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
So, I think they're taping it. Well, potentially they've already taped some.
Yeah.
And or they're taping it next week. They already have like some people who got quarantined, and then like one of like the I don't know what you want to call it, one of the bigger events, one like Roman Reigns can't do it because he's immunocompromised because he's like had leukemia or one of the cancers.
Yeah, he just got over that. I mean,
Yeah, so they were promoting him like to be on it, like because they must have taped SmackDown ahead of time. So it's kind of funny. It's like, yeah, it's already been announced he's not wrestling.
yeah. Let's have a guy that just had. I mean, chemotherapy fries your immune system. Can't have him out there.
Yep.
Well, I think you're pretty much always compromised, probably like forever after that too.
I'm sure.
From cancers, white blood cells, and shit.
Yeah, he'll never. I mean, if he got it, he would die. There's no two ways about it. You just attack his lungs immediately.
Well, he's also an islander, so he's pretty much Asian, so they're more...
Yeah, prone.
Yeah. Or susceptible. I don't know which one it is.
But I tried to watch, was it Raw or something? And,
no, they have not been. I'm amazed they don't do more video packages, because they can produce a pretty polished video.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of, I think they've tried it a little bit, but they've also been showing old matches like from WrestleMania.
I think they could do better with just have the individual like wrestlers just have like a smartphone and just like, hey, this is what's going on, kind of thing, and just kind of.
So some of them do better than others. Some of them you can tell like just have the timing and whatnot, and some are used to the crowd and just look like idiots.
Yeah.
Like they had Stone Cold on one night. Well, Stone Cold actually good at it and could do it to nobody.
Yeah. He's one of the best. The worst I've seen, though, they brought Gronkowski out there. It was absolutely horrible.
You know what I did like about Gronk out there, though, is like, God damn, he's a big son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's big. What is he, 6'6"?
Oh, I think he. If he's 6'6", he's a legit 6'6". I think he might actually be taller though.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah.
His official stats say 6'6".
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the WWE's better, on giving the stats, because like we know what the fuck Brock Lesnar actually was at one point. Well, even though he cut over 20 pounds to make it in the UFC. But they aren't as bullshitty, but they still bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Lesnar at his biggest was, about 290? Something like that. 6'3", 290.
Well, I think he could actually break 290 if he wanted. Like, at times he might have. But I think when he fought, like, I'm assuming he was probably at least... I'm willing to bet. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know how much he cut, like the week prior and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure he cut like 20 pounds to hit 265.
Yeah, he's just a big dude. So, fuckers. Let me see. Trying to share this to see if get more people in here. Jeff was supposed to be here from Hillbilly Havoc, but he's not.
Lame.
Yeah,
he's starting his tiger farm.
Yeah, Jeff's going to take on Joe.
Who are you going to root for then?
Probably Joe.
Yeah, probably Joe.
Jeff doesn't have the charisma that Joe has.
Oh, did you guys see you guys have heard of this Vice TV, right? You've ever heard of that? Their show Dark Side of the Ring just started season 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
about the Benoit?
Yeah.
So I've seen most of the first one. I haven't quite finished it, but
yeah. How was the first part?
It's probably interesting if even if you're just a casual, I'm sure you'd probably find it kind of interesting. It hasn't like gotten into it yet, but it's kind of setting up some stuff. But I think I think they're 45 minutes. I'm probably like maybe 25, 30 into it.
Okay. Yeah. It looks interesting. Anything to do with murder.
Yeah.
I'm into.
So this is just setting up.
It or not.
Yeah. So this is just setting up, or at least the first one, setting up kind of like how Chris got with Woman or Nancy and talking about her with Kevin Sullivan. And
yeah,
I might already be too deep in the lore for some of you.
No, I knew all that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, it actually sets up like, well, I'm not spoiling it for anybody, but you all know like Chris Benoit killed his family and used his finishing move to kill his son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of a weirdo in there, but like this talks about, I don't know, I don't know how the second one will be, but kind of like trying to make him sound like he saved Nancy from Kevin Sullivan and how I guess Kevin was beating her and stuff. So,
not surprised by any of that. I haven't. So that thing when I saw that the thing where when you notice like he would call people like periodically through the week. His family was already dead, and he would call like, "Hey man, I love you," and he's already killed his family. They estimate, and then he finally self-selected
and heroed.
Yeah. Now, Candis, I know you're a woman, but you are from the South. Did you watch wrestling at all growing up?
Yeah, I watched it with my dad a lot whenever he had me on every other weekend. I really liked Rey Mysterio because he was so small and I'm not a big person.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
So I always rooted for him. My dad liked The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
Ray's got the Rona.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Yeah. He was when he was in his prime, man. He was one of the best workers. He could go around the ring like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fun to
Didn't
watch
stop him from killing somebody.
He killed somebody?
Yeah, Ray killed somebody in Mexico.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, everything. I'm bringing everything back around to killing tonight.
Everything's a murder, according to Mike.
I don't know. I love watching like murder mysteries and shit like that. It's my favorite. Tyler hates it. So I like fall asleep to it. I find it soothing. So like I'll listen to it at night when I'm falling asleep, and Tyler will wake up and it's like, and she stabbed him 37 times in the kidney, I think is what he always says. And I'm like, not even what happened, but okay.
Well, they love that. Women in general love that true crime stuff. Like true crime.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. The fascination about it. I just enjoy it.
That's what you should do.
So they know how to feed their husbands to the tigers.
Yeah.
No, if I was going to kill someone, I'd probably like poison them.
Slowly,
yeah, over time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to give myself some too, so it wouldn't look suspicious. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All you gotta do is do the fish tank cleaner.
I watched that one where the lady, she bought a bunch of like different Tylenol medications and had put cyanide or whatever in it, but she had used like a motor and pestle that she used for her fish tank alginate, and that's how they traced it back to her, because the alginate was still was mixed in with the chemicals or whatever.
No, this is recently.
Oh, a recent one?
Yeah, so there's the chloroquine. There's a chloroquine phosphate, and some guy supposedly took it to not get the Rona.
Oh.
And he died, but his wife took a smaller dose and didn't die.
Oh, she did exactly.
But they still blame Trump.
Some warfarin, like the rat poison.
Yeah. Now, in the medieval times, lords and noblemen, they would a lot of times their wives would poison them slowly, but they would, to keep their husband from leaving them and going elsewhere. They would know that the wives would have to be the only one with the antidote and knew what he was being poisoned with, so he'd stay with her. It's pretty creepy.
It is creepy.
So, like...
real quick, before I forget, that Dark Side of the Ring show, they had the Benoit Part 1 and 2. Not this coming week, but the week after the episode is about the Brawl for All. Our favorite.
Oh, wow. That ended became a disaster.
Bart Gunn. I had to think about it.
He could totally beat real people. Totally. But I just remember how stupid. We loved watching it, but that was just the worst idea that they ever had in wrestling. Let's fight for real.
Dr. Death was supposed to win.
Yeah, and then he got the shit beat out of him. Then the guy that made all the wrestlers look bad knocked them all out in the first round. He ends up getting destroyed by Butterbean and just ruins everything.
Yep.
It was the worst possible idea.
Oh, and they got a Jimmy Snuka.
Weren't they trying to make him look bad? Wasn't that like his punishment for knocking everybody out?
I think that's what it was. Yeah, they put him in with obviously a real pro, and he got the shit beat out of him.
No, I think he thought he had a real chance.
He might have thought that, but
No one else thought that.
he got like the neck break knockout, dude. It was awful.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch that show. They got some good episodes.
That's what.
Who was it from Jackass they had get knocked out by Butterbean?
Johnny Knoxville.
Was it Johnny? It was Johnny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty ballsy because, like, Butterbean's, like, well, probably a super heavyweight.
Yeah, he's super heavyweight.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like that you'd get killed, but, like, very good chance, like, that one punch will, like, break something in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jeff says he's going to be on a few. The Hillbilly Havocster.
All right, make sure you turn the tweeters down.
Tyler, are you playing with Dylan and them?
No, not right now, actually. Dylan's asleep and everybody else is off. So it's just me.
So it's just you.
Yeah.
Dylan has work in
And
the
I
morning,
don't know
right?
what happened to Candis.
I'm right here.
She texted me back.
Uh-oh. Fight. She was just talking about poisoning people, dude.
Yeah, you missed out.
Well, I mean, I hope I'm not one of those.
Yeah.
Well, considering he doesn't cook.
Yeah. Yeah, if your coffee tastes a little funny, Tyler, you know.
Well, she's not anywhere near me right now, so I'm good for the moment.
Okay. You're going to be good for a little while.
Yeah, look, just a little bit.
Yeah, that... I don't know. Are you League of Legends? Are you on your PC, obviously?
Yep.
Yeah.
What
I
in the
tried-
hell is League of Legends?
It's just...
It's a computer video game.
It's actually one of the most popular ones, especially for streaming. Like, the people watch it back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's super popular.
Is it like an RPG, first person?
No,
What?
it's isn't it like versus like 4 versus 4 or some shit or
It's a 5v5 MOBA.
okay.
Yeah, there you go.
So I've never played it. I have no idea. I just know that it's super popular. If you go on Twitch right now, it's always like the top 5 game being watched. It's like
It's your typical 5v5 MOBA. Totally.
A little bit different than everything else, but
I have no idea what that means.
it's just multiplayer online battle arena. You just drop in and you fight with the 5 other people. Like, there's no like leveling or skills or any of that crap. Like, drop in and fight.
Okay.
what type of player do
Are
you
you
play as?
shooting each other or beating each other up?
Depends on the
Dude,
player.
there's so many different people to play.
Oh, you can do a melee character or a shooting character,
Yeah.
or you can backpack like me and Candis.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I couldn't backpack in this. This is super technical and difficult, dude.
Yeah. I've never. What was the other big game that's like League of Legends? What was it called? I know there's another one that's always
Dota?
Dota, yeah. It's Dota, Fortnite, League of Legends, GTA Online. There's like 5 that are always the biggest things on Twitch, always like right in your feed immediately.
Yeah. There's a ton of them. This one's rough. It's a good way to pass the time considering everything's shut down, business is fucked up. World's crazy right now, bro. The world's crazy.
So how much time for economic collapse in your opinion?
Well, the stimulus package will help. Everybody's screaming about not bailing out big companies, but if we didn't bail out the big companies, we'd collapse a lot faster.
Yeah.
So with this stimulus, I think we're okay for another month or two, but they'll have to pass something else or we'll be on the verge of it. As long as everybody stays calm and either, goes
I
to
say
work,
there's a week before people do dumb shit.
Well, I mean, people doing
They're
dumb shit.
already doing dumb shit.
But as long as people are spending money, we're okay.
Yeah.
It's when everybody goes and pulls their money out of the bank and stops spending their money. That's when shit gets real bad.
Yeah.
My-
Go ahead.
I was going to say, my thing is, because I'm working at a grocery store, like, they're doing limitations on shit. People are getting pissed off. some woman spit at one of the cashiers at like one of the other grocery
Got
stores.
real quiet.
And they're putting up these like barriers basically between the cashiers now and the customers.
Everybody still there?
Yeah,
I don't
we're
think
here.
he can hear Candis. I don't think Tyler can hear Candis.
You drop off, Tyler?
No, I cannot hear Candis.
Well, I don't know why.
You can leave the chat and come back in. Usually works. You probably just reap off.
Okay, I can hear her now. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Do you mute me, Dick?
She may or may not have been muted. I admit to nothing.
Wow. But yeah, so like one of the cashiers at like a different grocery store got spit at in my county, and so now they're putting up like barriers and shit. But yeah, I told one of our managers, I said, if somebody spits at me, you're gonna have to call the police because I'm gonna kill them.
Yeah. Being spit on is technically assault.
Yeah,
Always
I'd
been.
be totally within my rights of defending myself.
Yeah, you can punch somebody if they fucking spit on you.
But yeah, we heard that like 2 or 3 days ago, and I was like, Keith, I'm telling you right now, if somebody spits at me, you're not gonna, I'm gonna jump over this cash register. We're gonna be in the floor.
Yeah, Detroit around here, it's like one of the big hot spots, and I think it's because people didn't stay home and just kept going out. Mm-hmm. They just didn't. I just saw people everywhere when they were supposed to be home and just fucking out and about, walking around. All the stores were packed, and it's a big city, and it's cold too. It's really cold here. I mean, not for this time of year. It's actually not cold, but it's cold enough for a virus to just go nuts. And lo and behold, we're like one of the hot spots.
Well, and people are like maxing out their credit cards too right now, so they're like hoard buying their food. We have limitations and shit put out, but like I had this one lady, she tried 3 different cards today and all 3 declined, and somebody like in front of her that knew her paid for her shit. And people are like going out and buying deep freezes and renting refrigerators. That's a thing right now. To like store all their hoarded food. And I'm like, y'all are retarded.
Yeah, I mean, it's a virus. It's scary, but we didn't have a fucking solar flare. We don't. There's not a war.
Solar babies.
Don't talk about Solar Babies. It's so bad.
It's a great movie.
It's greatly bad.
Great movie.
I didn't see.
I watch it every time it's on, but it's horrible.
I actually saw it the other day, but I couldn't persevere through it.
It's so bad.
Usually,
I did like it 30 years ago, though.
It was usually bunched together with the Wraith.
The Wraith still holds up.
The Wraith
that still holds up.
And it's an evil spirit, and it ain't cool, man. The Wraith.
The Wraith.
You ever seen The Wraith, Candis?
I haven't.
Charlie Sheen as the Wraith.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
And then some other people. He's the only person in that thing I know.
Actually, I don't recommend you see it because it's probably really dated, but
it holds up. I'm telling you, the Wraith. You can still watch the Wraith. Yeah, it's not bad. Solar Babies, no.
Solar Babies has one good thing going for it.
What's that?
Jamie Gertz. Jamie Gertz looks hot in it.
Yeah, Jamie
also
Gertz.
in the Lost Boys.
Yeah, Jamie Gertz looks hot all the time. Well, she did for a long time.
It has like half the cast of Lost Boys.
It really does. It's got like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
I just remember when they skated really fast and somehow slingshotted each other over a canyon. The Solar Babies did. That never made any sense to me.
No, it's.
It was like 30 feet. It's like, slingshot. No.
Was Dennis Hopper in that?
Was he in the Solar Babies?
Was he the bad guy?
No, not Dennis Hopper. He was the bad guy in the Mario Brothers movie.
He was the bad guy in everything from after Speed.
Yeah, Speed. He was the bad guy in Waterworld. That's all I
never have seen all of Waterworld, thank God.
Or Speed, I never saw the movie.
Shoot the hostage.
And then I watched it, and I've ended up becoming one of my favorite movies ever. The First Speed.
The first
Peter Daly, whatever. The fat chef's son's in it.
Dom DeLuise.
DeLuise?
Yes, that's the word I can't pronounce. Yeah, Peter. Charles Durning's in it.
Yeah.
He's also in
Adrian Pasdar.
He's in.
Adrian Pasdar's in it. That's right.
He's in Encino.
He's one
Man,
who's he's like a Native American guy in it, or something like that. Yeah, but it's like some guy who barely talks, but he's good with animals. He has some long hair and a pony. Like, Nate, I don't know. I can't explain it. I give up.
You give up.
Solar Babies.
Check it out.
You should check it out. It's a movie I've seen.
It's got Lucas Haas too, and Jason Patrick.
Oh yeah, Lucas Haas. That's right. He's the deaf kid.
Wow. Doesn't he learn how to hear once he picks up the Solar Baby?
Yeah, exactly. He was deaf before that.
Yeah.
It's a heck.
Always felt like it should have been a Corey in it.
Oh, what?
If a Corey was in it, it would have made immediately $20 million more.
Yep.
Would have had $20 million
I think
more
Haim-
budget though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but would have had
I
about
don't think they made
more.
that much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a super high budget movie. Holy crap!
They got just paid enough so that they could get butt hacked and keep quiet about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry that their handlers got the money as they molested them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Holy crap! So, Solar Babies executive producer Mel Brooks.
What?
Yeah. I'm like, that's not the same Mel Brooks. It's totally the same Mel Brooks.
It's kind of out of a. I figured that would be way out of his wheelhouse.
Maybe he was trying to expand, but it's so.
Didn't work.
They gave it a $5 million budget, and they overspent by $20 million. They spent $25 million on that pile.
There's no way that made that back.
What?
No, it made $1.6 million.
Oof.
So-
yeah, that's a flop.
It wasn't Waterworld kind of flop, but it flopped.
Was that?
Yeah.
Well, Waterworld made its money back eventually.
Like 3 years ago.
No, I think it made it back international. I thought.
No, yeah, yeah, but even with international, it only went to the black like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh.
Because people only look at its budget. Budgets aren't the only thing they don't include.
So was Solar Babies
advertising.
pre or post Lost Boys for Jamie?
Like almost
and,
the same time.
Okay.
It was the year before, so about a year. Yeah. It was not as well received as Lost Boys.
No.
That's because it didn't have Kiefer.
Exactly.
Kiefer was like the best like teen or young adult bad guy of that era, man. Him, Stand By Me, Ace. Ace was the biggest cocksucker in the world.
James Spader was the probably the best teen bad guy.
What was the one I just saw James Spader in that I forgot about? Shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'll figure it out while you're talking.
You'll Google it.
They use Zabka a lot as a bad guy in a bunch of different movies. The blonde ass.
I don't know how Zabka didn't get bigger. Just one of the guys, Karate Kid.
He had redemption later in life, though.
Well, because Daniel was a bully.
Yeah.
Sure.
But he was in Hot Tub Time Machine, and he had a pretty hilarious role in that.
Oh, yeah.
He's
That's
like,
true.
he always done nothing all day. He's got the mustache.
Yeah. That's what it was. James Spader. Did you ever see the movie The New Kids with him in it?
No.
With it had the lady from Full House, the one that's going to jail.
Oh, yeah. She was... yeah.
You be nice to Aunt Becky.
Aunt Becky.
She was also great in Rad because they went to prom.
Fantastic in Rad.
Aunt
Yeah.
Becky's
They
going
went
to be
to
turning
prom
tricks
on
in
their
prison.
BMX bikes.
Rad is one of my favorite movies of all time. But The New Kids was Lori Loughlin and her brother were military kids. Their parents died in a car wreck. They went to live with an aunt and uncle in Florida, which is like the worst, as you all know. Florida's horrible. And this Florida kid, James Spader, asked her out. And she said no. So him and his gang of drug dealing thugs that like killed animals and stuff tried to get revenge on them. Tried to get revenge, and it's like, you said no to me, so I'm going to terrorize you for the rest of your life. And like, they try to murder the entire family because she wouldn't go on a date with him.
I think that's a pretty good response. Do you want to show that you liked her or not?
Yeah. So I mean, like, it got brutal. Like, they ended up having to kill the entire gang of kids.
Candis, have you ever been stalked?
Yes.
I knew it. Every girl has been stalked. That's not a problem.
I'm
guys
sorry.
have.
I was just looking at your Facebook. I wasn't actually stalking.
Oh no, like Tyler. So there's this one guy that I went to high school with, and Tyler had to like come down to Morganton because he would come through my line at the grocery store every day, and he would always pay with cash, and he would always grab my hand, or he'd like touch me on the back of the shoulder, or like just being real fucking creepy.
Why were
And
you
he had
leading him
this,
on?
like, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And he had this real creepy chuckle too. Like every time he'd go pay for his money and he'd touch my hand, he'd go afterwards. And it was just like so fucking creepy. And like I talked to, so my sister is one of the managers at the grocery store. I talked to her and she's like, tell him that we've noticed him coming through your line a lot and you're not allowed to check out friends or family. And if he, comes through your line anymore, we'll have to fire you basically for breaking the store rules and shit. But he still like showed up every day, and then he would just like check out in the register in front or behind me. But Tyler had to come down and like, I don't know exactly what he did, but ever since then he's left me alone, which is kind of good.
Good on you, Tyler.
Right.
Yeah, it seems like every girl that gets stalked, it's like a part of being one. I think it has happened to some guys, but you got to be really good looking for that to happen to you.
Yeah.
If you had the luscious lips in your profile picture, you'd get stalked. Like,
Yeah.
We get used to being stalked, though, us guys.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It happens.
Brian,
Yeah.
don't kid anybody.
I only got stalked one time.
Outside of
His
that,
name was Joe
Exotic. No, outside of that, I haven't really been stalked. I get like some unsolicited dick pics every now and then. I'll read you a message that I got in my Facebook
Let's hear it.
chat one day. It's quite funny. Well, funny to me.
Yeah.
So we're in this group, and it's called Meme Wars, and you just basically like shit post memes that you don't necessarily like want on your Facebook. Like I don't want my grandma seeing some of the shit.
Oh yeah,
you know?
the private Facebook shit. Yeah, we know.
Right. So I posted something on there, and this guy that's in the group, he said, "Girl, I'm trying to make it a challenge to make you squirt, fucking goddess, you." Like just shit like that. I'll get like just random fucking shit. It is what it is. I just like leave it on red. I had this one dude who like messaged me hello and good night for like 23 days straight, and then I just like never responded, and my sister's like, you need to get him to stop. So I started like posting memes, like the little gifs or whatever, and it's like, why are you so obsessed with me? Stop, please stop. And he finally, like after probably 4 days of that, took the hint, like just fucking leave me alone.
Yeah.
Or I'll get messages at like 1, 2 in the morning. And I'm like, dude, this is inappropriate.
I know.
Stop.
I have this gift of observing body language. And some people just, they don't get it. The minute I can tell that a girl or isn't interested, you just back off, But some of these dudes, they're like, they don't catch the hint. Like, dude, she's not into you. Like, I've had friends where I got to tell them, like, dude, don't go over there. She's not giving you the vibe. Don't. And they just walk on over there. It's like, oh, God.
I don't know if it's that they don't get the hint or they're like, you know what? Maybe if she's vulnerable enough in this moment, I might get lucky. Because, like, I know dudes that are like that. Like, oh, I know that girl just broke up with her boyfriend. I'm going to, like, shoot my shot. I'm going to keep shooting my shot until I get to shoot inside of her. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how they fucking are. But I don't know. I find it funny. And half the time I'm completely oblivious to it. And then somebody's like, oh, he's hitting on you. I'm like, no. And then, like, they'll look me up on Facebook and message me. I'm like, sorry, bro. Nah.
Yeah. Well, that's weird to look up somebody that on Facebook that your thing's cute. I've never done that.
It's really bad because, at work we have our we have our name tags, and my name is spelled so uniquely. Like, it's not like the normal Candis, so I'm super easy to find. I've had a few dudes, like, from the grocery store look me up and, like, send me a message, and I'm just like, nah, not responding.
Why not?
I should just send them all to Tyler and let him respond.
Yeah. Well, there's nowadays it probably wouldn't be that. They might pivot right to that. Oh, hey, what are you up to? It's not. It's a lot more acceptable nowadays. Mike, have you ever been stalked? Anyone come after you?
No, I don't think so.
Have you stalked anyone? That should be more the question.
All the time.
Yeah.
It works.
Jeff's here.
They get into it after a while.
I'm trying to tell Jeff to get in the chat. He won't do it.
Yeah, totally.
Jeff.
It's like Stockholm Syndrome. You keep at it enough, right?
Yeah. Chat. Jeff.
Jeff won't come in.
Tell him to get in the chat. Must not have his headset on or something.
No, he's talking. You just can't hear it because it's too high pitched.
Yeah.
You need dog hearing.
My dog's complaining right now.
So mean. True, but mean.
Well, Jeff's probably... How old is he, Mike?
I think he's like 35, 34.
Yeah.
So he's been hearing this for, 30 whatever years.
Yeah, he don't give a shit. Like, at all.
So he's more high-pitched than me?
You'll hear.
He got called ma'am at a drive-thru on a date.
Well, he's where's he at? Jeff? He must be just listening.
I was going to say, if he joins, I won't be the only girl in the party.
Yeah.
Jeff, we need you to come in so we can break up the sausage fest.
Yeah. Jeff has his own podcast called Hillbilly Havoc. And him and his buddy... I sold him my Zoom recorder. He must be getting set up with his freaking headset or something.
It's taking forever.
Yeah, he is.
Hurry it up, Jeff. We're on a time limit.
Yeah. We can only do so much here.
3 hours, that's it.
Did you guys hear the last podcast where Frank randomly called me? He was completely out of his mind, drunk, and he was like, "This is all a drill. It's a test." How
come Frank's never on when I'm on?
Because he just calls when he feels, "Hey, what's up, Jeff?"
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, there we go. It wasn't showing nothing when I was trying to log in. It just was the regular chat.
That's
I had to get on the actual Facebook page and click on the link.
Oh, the Discord?
Yeah.
That's strange. So how the hell you been?
Oh, just quarantined, locked down. Not being able to do anything.
That has nothing to do with Rona, though.
Yeah. What do you think about the WWF wrestling without a crowd? WWE, I'm sorry.
Well, hell, I mean, it's they suck anyways now. So who we?
Yeah.
It's real to me, damn it.
Are you hooked up to Wi-Fi in your house there, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay, there, you're cleared up.
His neighbor's Wi-Fi.
You were crackling a little bit there.
Jeff's right, though. I've been hearing that AEW is blowing WWE out of the water.
AEW sucks.
That's all I watch is AEW.
You seem to be in the minority, Mike, because it's doing way better than WWE right now.
It's WCW pre-NWO.
Like JP, he hasn't watched wrestling since the Attitude Era, but he's not missed a single episode since it's started. He's really into it.
Commitment.
Yeah.
So it's like the old WCW.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it? Yeah, more. I heard they have more of the old school vibe or whatever.
Yeah, it's not like PG like what WWE is nowadays. You know, it's a little bit more PG-13, and I guess
Yeah.
they cuss way more.
What is it? Do they just do a online thing? Is that how they get away with the cussing?
No, mostly it's they cuss on network TV.
So they don't. I figured they would have like an app so they could just do what they wanted.
No, it's on TNT or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's WCW basically.
Isn't
They're
Gold,
doing everything WCW did.
isn't Gold
Buying
Dust
Yeah, that
WWE
is true.
stars.
Gold Dust's kid Cody? He's like the one of the guys there.
No, that's actually his brother.
Oh, is it really his brother, Cody?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so it's one
His
of
like
Dusty's
way
boys.
younger. Well, I'm assuming half brother.
Yeah.
That I'm not positive on, but yeah, I assume.
I watched an old an interview with Blackjack Mulligan, and he was talking. He goes, "I'm going to tell you what, I'm dying. I want to show you something." He takes his boots off, and his foot is swollen like
Got the gout or the diabetes?
blood clots. His foot looked like Big Trouble in Little China when that guy's head exploded because he got so mad.
God.
That's a good fucking movie.
Yeah, that
I need
was
to make
his-
my kid watch that.
Oh, dude, anything that
John Carpenter?
Yeah,
Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, he was amazing. But that fucking movie's
Come on,
awesome.
Brian. I know you want to come in. Talking classic movie.
Big Trouble in Little China, Brian. Do you like it?
Oh, I've never seen it.
Whole kick him from the chat.
I'm just kidding. I've seen it multiple times. Yes, it's fantastic.
What about you,
Let me
Jeff?
tell you about old Jack Burton.
I guess I'm the minority of the group then, because I ain't never seen it.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know you were a communist.
Put it on your watch list.
yeah, it is actually one of those movies that I've meant to watch. I've just never really got.
No. Well, it's
Hey, I just now watched the first two Godfathers not too long ago.
What the fuck?
Don't watch 3.
yeah,
Yeah,
3
no
ain't
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
heard it's terrible.
1 and 2 are phenomenal. 3, no.
Oh yeah, they are great. I loved them. I don't intend to
So,
watch 3 at all.
I'll be in the minority. I like 2, but I don't like this shit with young Vito.
No.
Yeah, that was kind of like useless. Well, I wouldn't say it's useless, but I mean it's like, why was it in the movie?
Or, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it could have been its own movie, or I wanted to see Michael Corleone do shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, when he
2 is better than 1.
Probably.
Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1.
remember when
The book is better than the movie.
Oh, God.
you know that
Are you one of those people?
yeah. Yeah,
Me too, but still.
you're definitely one of those people, Brian.
I am.
They had a
I didn't read the book until like maybe 10 years ago or something at
I've never
most.
read the book.
your voice cracked, Mike.
I'm trying to be like Jeff.
yeah,
Going through puberty.
Yeah.
yeah. For the first time.
For the first time.
For the first time for 20-some years.
Yeah,
Jeff finally has some hair in his balls.
it sucks when you're trying to like pay a bill or something, and they're like, "Now who are you again?" For like the fourth time.
Yeah.
Or, like when your debit card gets stolen and you're trying to confirm that it's you to get a new debit card ordered, but they won't order it for you because they think it's not you. True story, yeah.
You should do a podcast about that situation.
Maybe I should.
You should do a YouTube clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Nobody needs a debit card. You're stuck at home.
Yeah.
I still wonder though that like you can still get food delivered to you, and if anybody that has the Rona deliver it to you, you're gonna get it. I don't care how.
You
Right.
do no contact deliveries. I got Papa John's last night.
Yeah, I saw that, the no contact deliveries.
So
That's
they
pretty
put it on top of like an empty box, like in front of my door. The only shitty thing is they literally put it in front of my door.
So when you open your door up, you fucking hit the box.
Yeah, so like I had to like push out the shit with my storm door enough to get out. And I'm not as skinny as I used to be. I was like, fucking really? Like I have this whole ass porch.
Isn't it Papa John's that got the pizza insurance? Oh no, wait, that's Domino's, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Domino's.
Pizza insurance.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you drop your
there's-
pizza or whatever, they'll replace it for you for free.
Pizza insurance.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm sure people don't take advantage of that or anything.
No.
They actually have the weird little cars for Domino's around any y'all.
No.
No.
I live in like
No.
the middle of fucking nowhere right now. We don't have DoorDash or GoPuff or Grubhub or none of that shit.
Yes, same here too. We don't have like Uber or or any of that shit either.
Running
Nope.
water, indoor plumbing.
Yeah, we don't have
No,
indoor
you gotta go to
plumbing
the-
or
Yeah, gotta
anything.
go to the outhouse and use a corn cob.
Yeah,
We're not worried about the toilet paper situation. We got it covered.
we do it old fashioned with leaves and everything.
Still got a Sears catalog.
Or the
You
Sears.
know, if I looked hard enough at my mama's house, I could probably find one.
The wish book was
or
lit.
the phases of a Sears catalog as you went through life. Starts out with the toys. Then when you puberty, it's the lingerie section.
Yep.
And then it finally made it to the tools. Well, for most guys, not me, though.
Yeah.
People that knew how to
No,
fix
I would-
shit.
Yeah.
Mike, you're a tool head, right? You're always fucking...
Where do you think my 1,200 Trump daddy bucks is going?
Yeah.
I spent all day working on my John Deere. It's all taken apart inside the garage right now. Doing
Mine's
this
going
shitty
to
job
indoor
covering up
plumbing.
rust.
Indoor plumbing.
Yeah, fix my outhouse. I'm sick of it.
Now, Jeff, do you want to tell everybody what happened when you were about to move into a new place? Like the day you were about to move in?
Oh yeah, when I got I was renting a trailer that Morgan used to live in, and the day before I was getting ready to leave, move into it, it caught on fire and burned down.
I remember literally the day you were going to
Jeff
move.
got some 56K internet there. I can hear like,
Yeah.
Mom, hang up the phone.
I'm here. Yeah, some kind of interference going on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here soon because somebody's wanting to use the phone.
You want to put 19 feet. You always, I remember looking for like you'd go to a chat and like 19 female. Like okay, cool, there.
Oh, the AOL chat room.
Yeah, the AOL chats were the best.
Oh man.
Like it was
Well,
so.
see, you don't actually put female. You just put like F or M. It's like 19/F or /M.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. You do your ASL, your age, sex, location.
Yeah.
ASL, yeah.
And then American
Cruising
Sign
the Yahoo
Language?
chat.
Then you'd
American
have
Sign Language.
you would try to like, well, what do you look like? And you had to wait 20 minutes for the picture to fucking pop
Yeah.
up.
Catfish starting early those days.
Yeah. Well, where do you live?
It's really two 50-year-old
South
men
Africa.
talking to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Brian, did you time out? Oh yeah, Brian put up 40 male at Roseville. And
40, looks 50.
yeah, looks 50. I remember when
You're going to ask me a question?
back then I thought anybody that was over 25 was a decaying prick dying of old
Yeah.
age.
Oh, yeah.
How you feel about that now?
Yeah, 20.
Oh. Still feel the same. Anybody over 25 is decaying, dying prick.
Yeah. Well, because if you went to a party and there was someone there over that was like 24, you'd be like, "What are you doing here, old man?"
Yeah. It's true.
Man, I was
Old
25 in
AF.
college. No wonder I was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but we had to share a computer. That was a nightmare. You'd have to wait your turn. So it'd be like me, my two sisters, my parents.
You guys had a computer? Were you rich?
No. We got it when I was 18, so I lived my entire... I did not get a computer until I was an adult. Did not have the internet.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got it?
I was actually listening to... You remember... Well, let's see. You had to have cable, so that's probably, precluding a lot of you. But remember Adam Curry?
Yeah.
Original VJ?
Mm-hmm.
He was on JRE, and I was
yeah, it was one of the most interesting interviews. I couldn't believe what he was.
I was like, why the fuck is Adam they're gonna talk about fucking? Oh, turns out he's like the first podcaster, huge into the beginning of the internet and shit.
I don't remember him. Adam Curry,
huge hair, like Bon Jovi looking motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay.
He worked for MTV and he's the godfather of podcasting.
I did not know that.
And
but so he talks about y'all remember 56K dial-up, right?
Yep.
I only vaguely remember this, but he talks about prior to that for the internet, you literally put your phone on the modem.
Yep.
And he brought that up, and I was like, oh shit, I kind of remember that. Like war games, when I had no idea what the internet actually
exactly
did.
What I was going to say was war games. I swear to God.
Shall we play a game?
Where he's like, I'm going to change my grade. And he puts it on.
Hey, Matthew Broderick's killed somebody also.
He did.
Yep.
In Ireland.
Yep, him and Jennifer Grey.
He also hacked his attendance as Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, he did a lot of computer stuff, didn't he?
Ferris Bueller's when he killed somebody.
Yeah.
Was he was he on holiday over there and then he took someone out?
No, they were promoting the movie and they were dumb fucks and drove on the wrong side. So the movie studio had them leave the country before they could be charged.
Oh, so he didn't even get a chance to buy his way out?
Oh, I'm sure they paid off the people or something.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some new teeth, you fucking ugly ass Irish. Shout out to Sean.
Yeah, Sean.
Hey,
need him to call in.
Adam Curry is 6'5".
Jesus.
He's a huge, tall guy.
So he must have been 7 foot with that hair.
So at least 7 feet with the hair, yeah.
But he
The higher the hair, the closer to God.
So he's 6'8".
6'8" in WWE.
Yeah, well, with the hair. But he had bigger hair than 3 inches, man.
He
had went to he went to Steve Jobs, met up with Steve Jobs, and they did they set all of it up, and he wanted it to be where no one owned podcasting, like anyone, he wanted it to be like, he's real libertarian, like a libertarian type, and he wanted it to where no one owns it, it's just an open format, free speech, all of it. And now he's creating phones that can go on the internet and not be traced. Did you see that, Mike?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, good on him. I don't see it happening, I guess.
No, they'll be able to track anything.
I mean, Google's listening to me right now. My FBI agent was salivatating when you asked me about martial law, I'm sure.
Yeah, did you?
Is he gonna incriminate?
Yeah. Did you see? The singer Suzanne Vega sang "My Name Is Luca." Yeah, that song there, the Tom's Diner.
Mm-hmm.
Suzanne Vega's voice is because she sang at such a consistent volume. She's the godmother of MP3s. They used her voice on that track because it's so consistent. Like she doesn't raise or lower her volume. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And the very first MP3 is a lone vocal track of her.
Tom's Diner.
Yep.
Love that hair.
Yep.
That's some big hair.
6'5" Adam Curry, the godfather of podcasting. Maybe he can come up with a cure for Corona.
I think he's the last good person on JRE.
I haven't listened. Didn't they have some Seal or something on there?
I listen a little bit, but I don't like Seals, so.
No.
Stump's all right, but he's still kind of a dumb fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, technically, you were part of the Navy, weren't you? You were the Marines.
Well, I guess you could say that, and that's why I fucking think Seals are chumps.
Yeah.
Oh, I went through buds.
Whoa.
I went through buds.
I thought you meant like Steel the singer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I mean,
you
he's
should
kind
talk
of
to
a chump
Tyler
for
about
losing.
buds.
You don't like people with lupus, Mike?
Yeah. Basic underwater demolition school. So they get weekends off during buds.
I mean, kinda.
Oh, Tyler's back.
Yep. He can tell you more about that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. Yeah, Tyler, did you go through buds? What was it like? Did you try it?
I did. I spent 19 months in that pipeline.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about it.
Yeah, just talk shit about Seals, just so you know.
I never want to have again. I mean, yeah, technically you get quote unquote weekends off, except they secure your weekend every weekend, and usually you're hitting the surf every hour on the hour. And when you're not doing that, you're spending your weekend polishing your helmet, getting your uniform ready, just for them to show up on Monday to take your helmet and rub it across fucking asphalt because they don't give a fuck. So I mean, not really, but sure. I mean, technically, kind of.
Yeah.
He showed you, Mike.
No, not really. I mean, that's
I went
they're
through
just
hell
making up
weekend.
for the fact they don't start with infantrymen.
Well, I mean, nobody in the Navy's trained as an infantryman to beginning with. They're all trained as firemen.
I know. That's why I think that whole idea of the SEALs is dumb. That's why they get people killed in Afghanistan.
Well, that would be the Hollywood problem that's going on with current SEALs is too much. I mean, just not following ethos. It's supposed to be, I don't tell people about my work. I'm a BAMP. I pay
Like Magnum.
to.
That's right. Magnum never talked about it.
Yeah, he never even said he was a SEAL. He just wore the trident and said he was on the teams.
He just repressed all those bad memories.
Well, except when he murdered Ivan.
What? I haven't got that far yet.
I went through hell week in football, high school.
Yeah.
That sucked.
I've heard the stories of him going through Hell Week in high school.
Yeah. I threw up spaghetti everywhere. Because it was really
Basically
hot.
the same thing.
Yeah. Now, I did. When you serve your country, you got to help people. So I never served. I'd have got everyone killed. I'd have got everyone. Hey guys, what's this? No, don't pick it up.
Oh, I've seen plenty of people pick up IEDs. It's all right.
This is shiny. Pick it up.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Hey, look, a pizza.
The Iraqis used to always bring us some, too.
Yeah.
Bring you IEDs?
Yeah, they try and bring munitions. You're going to give us something for turning this in. I'm like, no, you're going to fucking set it there before you get shot, guy.
Yeah.
Oh, good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes you also had dumb Americans who pick them up. Like, hey, I think this is IED. Like, it probably is, guy. Why don't you put it down?
Well, I know our friend Bob. I've tried to get
Bob
him.
calling it.
I've tried to get him on here so many times, but he came by my house the other day. I talked to him real quick, but
did you social distance?
Yeah, he was still in his car. I was at my, and he said there was a special forces guy. I don't know what town he was in Iraq. He said the dude pulls up just on a 4-wheeler, no protection whatsoever. He's like, dude, you better not, go through. You try to tell the guy, you got to be careful through here. Well, this is what we saw. And I'm not in the military, but he warned the guy, just don't go blah, blah, blah over there. The dude had so much insane overconfidence that he went over there anyway and just got, vaporized. And just didn't listen, I don't know why, I can't explain the story about how many errors the guy made, but he just did not listen. But because he was special forces and he just didn't think he needed to listen, and it was that.
It's called being Hollywood, not following your ethos.
Yeah.
The whole point's to be a silent warrior, not to be.
Look at me! Look at me!
I'm so good at everything I do. Like that's not what it's about. And it's just too many movies, too much popularity, too many assholes getting in, and you just have to be stubborn and fit enough with a little bit of luck to do it.
Yeah.
Stubborn being the real key thing there. You got to be just stupid enough not to quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have quit before.
That's any special forces pipeline. Any. You just got to be just stubborn enough to stick around. You got to be fit enough to pass the minimums.
What's the one? Isn't it? Which one has the longest training? Like, isn't it?
SEALs are 24 months. I don't know about the rest of them.
Jesus Christ, 2 years.
Yep.
Fuck.
So generally, I think a lot. Depends on what you consider fully trained. But so special forces, the actual Green Berets, theirs is pretty long and really long, depending on your actual specialty. Like if you're going to be a medic, their training is just 18 months, and it's itself beyond the rest of it.
Don't they also just train other armies too, like locals? So
Special Forces, actual Special Forces, actual Green Berets, yeah, they're foreign indigenous personnel, counter-insurgency warfare, or unconventional warfare, not counterinsurgency. That's their specialty.
Now, isn't it Buds, though, where they give you hypothermia over and over again to just see how you handle it?
I mean, they don't give you hypothermia. You catch hypothermia from being freezing fucking cold over and over. But yeah, it's not about to see how you handle it. It's about to beat you down and make you feel like shit and teach you to operate in not pleasant conditions.
That sounds unpleasant to me.
Yeah.
That sounds. Now, since you got to go to since you have to go to the Middle East, do they have any kind of programs where you got to have like almost a heat tolerance, where they just make you fucking, like they make you train out in Mojave or something?
Well, generally you're going to go. So for the Army, generally you go to actually the Mojave ahead of time.
Okay, to get you acclimated.
But it isn't for like heat tolerance. It's just that's where one of the big training centers is.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say there's no real heat tolerance training. I mean, most you're going to get for that is sear, and that's really not even heat tolerance. When they're spraying you in the face with a water hose at night. So
yeah, it would just seem like, because like I said, I'm just a dumb fuck. I've never been in the military. It just seems like you would say you're training in Fort Benning, Georgia, okay, and it's 80 degrees, but then you're going to go where it's 120. They just, I don't know. Seemed like you would go somewhere where it'd be warmer first, then send you. I don't know though.
It's not.
So normally before you go in theater, you'll spend some time in Kuwait.
Okay.
Or in another, for Afghanistan, it was Kyrgyzstan for a while.
Now,
so you generally don't go directly to theater.
A couple of my buddies that went over there said Kuwait's actually the hottest place. It's even hotter than Iraq or any of it. It's fucking blazing hot.
Equator, dude.
Probably Kuwait or parts of Saudi Arabia are generally probably amongst the warmest.
Yeah. The fuck it. No, my cat's having an asthma attack. He's like me. Jeff, are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Yeah. You gotta, shit, sorry about that. Fuck. Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Did they kick you out?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, Jeff, you're still you're still working during the lockdown?
Yeah, we're an essential business. We even got papers to show for it.
Yeah, us too.
Are they doing the thermometer gun on you when you walk in?
That starts Monday. We have to get there 30 minutes early, and they scan us with some kind of high-tech thermometer that we don't even know what it is.
Just rub it across. It's a forehead thermometer they rub across your head.
They're nuking your cells and killing you.
Yep.
Yes, they're
radiation.
Yeah.
I watched Alex Jones talk about it. It's true.
Fucking interdimensional vampires, man.
I love that. Like, we're being murdered. We just... He just he goes, we're being murdered. He goes, you and your family are gonna die. It's fucking...
Joe Rogan's still a piece of shit for being mean to him.
He is. Wrong.
Or I shouldn't say being mean to him. Talking shit behind his back.
He had disloyalty. Now, Jeff, what's going on in Hillbilly Havoc? What do you guys got coming up?
We are actually almost done with an episode that it should be posted probably by the middle of the week. We're doing a episode all about the 90s.
Just about the decade itself.
Yeah, just everything, movies, TV, snacks that have been discontinued.
90s level
trends like Jinko jeans and pogs. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I got it. Well, guys, I'm probably going to end the show here because my connection's getting bad here down on the bottom.
Yeah, I think somebody up the holler needs to use the internet. So I mean,
yeah. Well, it ain't just you. I'm like my shit's like timing out and everything. I don't want to
buy some packets, Smith.
But I want to thank you guys.
I'm fine. I'm downloading stuff while you guys suck.
Yeah.
You're probably the one wrecking it, talking shit.
Yeah, you're gonna.
They need to movies.
They need to ration the internet.
Yeah, I'm hauling.
My phone was fucked up the other day, and I thought they had.
Yeah.
So Brian's basically being like the Morgan of the group right now.
Yeah.
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 Just downloading stuff.
Come to think, I haven't heard from Morgan in a couple days. I hope he's still alive out there in Vegas.
Got the Rona.
He had a real bad flu before all this started. Like a bad one. He said he couldn't get out of bed. But he lived.
Well, that's just called being fat.
I'm going to clip that, Jeff. I'm definitely going to clip it, but...
Young woman calls Morgan fat.
Yeah.
Shit, I jinxed myself. Now my signal's shit.
Yeah,
what's going on?
I'm having issues here. I don't know what's getting sputtered or whatever, but I want to thank you.
You asked me about martial law, the FBI.
Yeah, but I want to thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully next week we can have a better signal. But thanks for this is Radio Underground.
All still alive.
Yeah, if we all live. It's episode 59. Tyler, Candis, Brian, Coconuts, and Jeff, thank you for joining us. We're out of here.
Peace out.
Later.
See you guys.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground.